All right, I don't know how many of you remember that I was gonna strip down my H8 and get rid of all the extra stuff and bring it back to more of a mountain bike feel. But I'll let you take a look. I went ahead and did it. All right, there it is, all stripped down. Everything I took off was the rear fender, the rear rack, the rear brake light, tail light, and I took off the headlight and the front fender. Everything came off, I mean, as easy as you would expect it to. Goat headed my tire. But the light, if you remember, it's hooked onto the back of the rear rack, and then it's zip tied. The wire is zip tied down the side of the rack. Then it goes down and it's along here, and it goes all the way up into this box. So you're going to have to take that box apart and disconnect the brake light. That was the only thing other that wasn't unbolting stuff. And I mean, that wasn't a pain. It's kind of hard to squeeze all the wires and stuff back in there and get back together. But other than that, I mean, it's just take the stuff off. So any of you that are wondering, well, do I want these big fenders on here, or do I want this on here as you're putting it together? This will give you kind of a look at or to see what it looks like without them. Honestly, it looks like it lost 30 pounds. And I know you look at the parts that you take off and you know that that's not right. But that's how it looks. It looks a little bit smaller. It looks a lot lighter. And I weighed the parts that I took off, and it was a little over 6.5 pounds. You put that together with the changing out the drivetrain from the 3x7 to the 1x7 and getting rid of the front derailleur and all the crap for the 3 chain rings up front. That's got to push it over 7, maybe even close to 7.5 pounds lighter, which I don't know how much that's going to help, but it'll definitely be a lot less clanking around when I hit the ground. And I'll put up a picture of the stuff that I took off just so you can see the amount of stuff. And actually, I'll do that right now. See, this is all the stuff that I took off. The back fender, the front fender, the tail light, the headlight, and the rack. And if you guys remember the rack that I did a review on, I'm using that, but only part of it. Yeah, that rack, I'm only using the bare minimum of what came with that rack. All you got to do is squeeze it on there. Make sure it's up off your tire. Crank it down until it's nice and tight. Well, tight-ish. Make sure it's straight. Pull the cantilever down, and you're good to go. Now let's just see how that looks like on the bike. I can do it in a smooth shot. That's not too bad. I mean, I don't know how much weight this will hold, but I mean, it's more than I take with me. I would imagine after like 30 pounds or so, you might want to put the braces on it. And I'll put the link for the rack down below, but don't buy it until you look at the review that I did on it, so you have a better idea of what you're buying. And also, if you guys want to hang on right there for a minute, since you got rid of your brake light and your tail light, you want to buy yourself some of these if you ride on the road. I mean, this isn't a C-width, it's not a headlight, But you put this on the front and this on the back, and they have a few different modes. I don't know if you could see in the daylight. See, and the front end does the same thing. And you get them where you can recharge them other than changing the batteries out. And that way you don't forget the AA batteries or whatever in your lights and come back to use them and they're all corroded. And that's what happens to me. Oh yeah, I got that light. Oh crap, it's broke. And what else? Oh yeah, I was going to wear my jacket today because it's not very warm. That one that I said I might do a review on. I'm still kind of waiting for it to get cold. But I'm going to be making the pedal video. And I got to move this camera because I can't stay crouched down here. Anyways, this is the jacket. And I actually like the jacket, and it's windproof and it's waterproof without all that windbreaker noise. And I actually happen to have the pedals I'm going to be reviewing out here, which I'm not going to put a link to these yet because I haven't reviewed them yet. I don't want to tell you to buy them or don't buy them. They are oversized pedals, and they do have studs on them so you don't slip. Other than that, all I can tell you is, well, that they're oversized and they have a grip. I can't tell you if they're any good or not, if you should buy them or... And I think that's more than I had to say in this video. So thanks for watching, and I will keep you updated if I'm driving around here on my bike and get pelted with sand because I don't have any fenders. But the little bit that I have ridden it, I haven't gotten any sand. I'm kind of trying to wait to do the coat until it's cold and the pedals till after I build a jump, because I put the pedals on and then I'm going to show you me pedaling. That's who wants to see that? I'll either just take the bike out and do the stuff and then come back, get in front of the camera and say, hey, they worked out well, or look at my shin, it dug down to the bone. But thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe. I'm going to leave a link to the H8 down below this video in the description. If you buy it, if you're from watching my videos, make sure you use my link. That lets them know that you saw my video and it made you want to buy the bike. Which I'm not here trying to sell it to you, but I mean, it's an awesome bike. You should buy it. I should be selling it to you. But I do get, actually, I don't even know. There's an awesome Black Friday sale going on right now, so I don't even know how much I get. I probably get like $50 if you buy the bike. Well, saving all the money, it's down to $13.95, $13.94. But anyways, that's at $1,000 over that. That's a decent price. And anyways, make sure you use my link. It lets them know that you saw my video and it made you want to buy the bike, which makes them maybe, possibly, I'm hoping, want to send me another bike. Then I get to do another review, and then somebody else says, hey, this guy's starting to get bikes, and then maybe somebody else will want to send me a bike, and on and on and on. But thanks for watching. Subscribe. I'm done rambling. And hit the like button. Leave me a comment. Tell me if you want to see something else other than a bike, because I can't get my hands on them. So subscribe, and thank you for watching.